happening, my fellow Spadians? Welcome to another vlog. I decided to do this vlog. I don't know. You know the drill. My vlogs are usually unedited, so be ready for that. I decided why not do a vlog topic where it's like maybe like 5 random things about me. I guess I don't know. Now some of these are gonna be a little bit hurtful. But some of these will, I don't know. I mean, let's just run right through it. I might put in the corner or something, maybe like ones or twos. Maybe not. I'd said I was going to be unedited, so yeah. Um, so, first thing. First thing that nobody, not really any people know about me is this one has to do with my channel, my main channel, actually. Uh, my episode of Onyx the Gaming Machine featuring Mega Man and my special guest Proto Mario. It was originally supposed to be a two-parter. It was supposed to be Mega Man 1 being the first part, and then Mega Man 2 being the second. But originally, I'd say it was like 3 months before even recording this whole episode for Onyx the Game Machine. I had also talked to Normal Boots so I can get permission to do a type of collaboration with Gerard the Completionist. Gerard the Completionist being one of my inspirations, doing YouTube. So, yeah, we talked it over and things were actually going well for it. I even told my closest friend, Crazy Sean DX, about it, and he was just thrilled about it. I was excited. I was excited, even if it was going to be just a regular audio collaboration where it was just going to have Gerard talk about Mega Man 2. But then I'd say a month before the first recording with Proto Mario, I found out that Normal Boots cut out at last minute and said that they weren't interested anymore. I don't know what caused that, but it put me in a big depression um, for about a few months. Some people know about this, some people don't. Uh, I just got over that about, I'd say, last month. I'd say it was about last month I got over it. Because I'm the type of guy that holds grudges a lot. And, well, I've gotten better. I've gotten better at taking, holding grudges and stuff. In terms of, like, people that are literally my friends. Sometimes I just gotta be like, let's let it go. You got better things to worry about. But in this particular situation, I love Gerard the Completionist. I'm still subscribed to Gerard the Completionist, but I'd say I lost a little bit of respect for Normal Boots because of it. So yeah, that's the first thing that you should know about me. Second thing, a lot of close people know this. I have a fear of mannequins. I don't like mannequins. I'd say when it's during the daytime, if I like go to like a mall, I'm not really scared of mannequins. Because usually I'm with somebody if I go to the mall. But if I'm by myself at the mall, I usually stay away from stores that have mannequins. It's just something about them, man. I say I had a fear for mannequins ever since I was about like 8 years old. Um, it's also kind of the situation with animatronics. I have a small fear of animatronics, and that dates back to my first ever time going to Chuck E. Cheese, and was usually the last time I went to Chuck E. Cheese because I was a little kid, and I was absolutely scared of Chucky. And I'd say if I ever was gonna go back to Chuck E. Cheese, I would make sure I had somebody with me. I I don't like animatronics. Same with mannequins. So second thing to know about me, I don't like mannequins at all. Third thing to know about me. This one's a bit of a tough one for me to let go, but hey, whatever. Uh, I have a fear of being alone. Yeah. See, I've had a lot of people in my past tell me, you're such a great gamer. You graduated high school, you graduated through college with an associate's degree, you work on YouTube, you know, why do you just seem unhappy sometimes? I mean, you also have a lot, a small group of friends that you can be yourself around. Well, I've also had bad relationships too. Now, I will say I'm not a saint at all. I'm not. Uh, I have some anger problems, just in terms of sometimes I have clinginess. Sometimes I don't really know how to put it, but I will say I've never hit a woman in my life, so that's something to know about me. I've had women hit me. I've I'd say I've pushed a woman before, but that was because she was in my face. But I've never like backhanded somebody, like a woman. I've never done that, and I don't ever plan to do that. This also goes around the type of situation where, you know, I've never really cheated on a woman before, but yet I've always been cheated on by women. Uh, I don't know what it is. I will admit, I'm not perfect. I have my attitude problems. I get that from my real mother. I still deal with them to this day. But I'm not an evil person. Okay, I'm not. And I guess that kind of goes toward my fear of being alone because the only people I tend to associate myself with is people that can accept me for who I am, where I don't have to change my behavior for anybody. Even if I go to a group gathering, I don't change who I am about myself. I have manners, I'm polite, I shake hands with people. I watch what I say sometimes, but I never lose track of who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that have groups of friends or friends, I guess you could say, but they don't really act like themselves around them. They try to act like the group. They try to blend in with the group, and I don't really believe in blending in like that. I believe in being yourself. That's just how I. That's just my opinion on that. And the combination of not having that many friends because I've been stabbed in the back normal Lord knows how many times. I've been cheated on. I've been lied to. I've had people tell lies about me. You know, it just gained a fear inside me of being alone. And I know I have good friends that respect me and love me. I even have a amazing niece and nephew. But I do think to myself one day, you know, what one thing people say about me will come true. And that's basically a lot of people think I will make a really great father. And I've always wanted to have children. At least like one girl and one boy. You know, and honestly, have them, you know, I'd want to teach them how to defend themselves. I would want to teach them how to be who they are, but at the same time, not let anybody change who you are. Because I've had a lot of people try and change me. But yeah, that's the, third thing about me. I have fear of being alone. Yeah. Fourth thing, not many people know about me. Um, uh, well, I originally didn't start off being good at gaming. Um, this is something that a lot of close friends know about me, but this is just letting the community know this about me. Um, I didn't start off good at gaming. I used to be way worse than any gamer you would ever meet online. Hell, I will say this: I used to be as I used to be worse than DSP gaming. I used to be worse than Phil. Oh my freaking god! I used to cringe at the sight of how I used to be back then. But I don't know what it was. Something triggered in me one day to, start with a console and work my way up the food chain. So everybody knows my first console I ever owned. Well, no, no. Yeah, my first console I ever owned was the Atari 2600. The first console I ever played on was the Magnavox Odyssey, which is considered the first gaming console, basically. But I will say this: the first console I ever mastered, like literally mastered, was the NES. I My first game I ever beat with no damage was Mega Man 6. I still love that game. Um, I used to take notes all the time about different ways to do this, different ways to do that. And then down the road, I learned about RNG, which was the random number generator. I knew about that, even before I started YouTube, you know, because I mastered the NES, which is why I do a lot of content about the NES. Then I went to Super NES, Sega Genesis, Virtual Boy. Oh my god. Then I got into like handheld consoles like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Game Gear, Sega Nomad. And I play a lot of those obscure types of consoles. And I just started working my way up. I started having like these small little spiral metal, pads of paper, and I would just write down random stuff that I would learn. And Lord knows how many of those I had when I started Resident Evil. Oh my god. Um, that was crazy. That was crazy. But then that leads into the first, you know, PlayStation game I ever played where I was able to attempt no damage. And that was actually Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut for the PlayStation. That took a lot of time, okay? Because I had to learn the RNGs for the dogs and the hunters, and oh my freaking god. That gave me migraines out the wazoo back in the day. But I'm not gonna like brag about it in terms of a narcissistic person, in terms of the fact that I'm known for no damage runs and no death runs. But it took a long, long time to get to where I am today. And I'm still only just getting started. You know, that's yeah. So yeah, the fourth random thing about me is I started off a fucking loser. And now I get private messages all the time on my YouTube of people asking me about certain games, and I'm able to do it without even looking it up. I'm able to do it. I've memorized so much. Like when I do, my commentary stuff in terms of like Onyx the Game Machine, Gaming Versus, things like that. I'd say 95 to 97% of the time, it comes straight from here. It just comes straight from here. I don't look it up or anything like that. I give the natural reviews instead of the complete informative. Even though all of my reviews are informative, but I give an all natural way of an aspect toward them, I guess you could say. But then there's that other small percentage, like I said, it was 97%. It's improv. I do it like right off the bat from my head. Then there's that 3% where it's like, did this come out in 1990 or 1991? Did this They just have other ports aside from NES. Did it come out for was there a remake of it for the Sega Genesis? You know what I'm talking about? Like just small little information like that. Yeah. So fourth thing, it started off loser, and now I'm Onyx the Game Machine. Um, fifth random thing about me. Uh, hmm, what would be a good one? Uh, okay, I know one. Uh, I was a emo kid growing up. Um, Not just the fact of like dyeing my hair black, wearing my black trips, which I still own those suckers. I still own my trips. Still got the chains on them. Has a few rips on them, but that happens when they're old. You know, yeah, I used to write the poetry. I used to wear the stud bracelets. Once had a choker. That didn't last long because I didn't like the feeling of being choked. I don't like that. Uh, but yeah, I started off as that type of person. I mean, you never fade away from that. You never do. No matter if you wear more colors than just black. You know. Excuse me. Got a dry cough there. Unedited. Ha. Uh, but yeah. Um, I wasn't the type of person like cut myself or anything like that. I mean, I did have moments like that in the past because of my living situations with my mother, which that's a painful subject I don't like to talk about. But yeah, um, there you go. There's their vlog for the day. Here's me in just a muscle shirt, talking about random crap again because that's what you guys have asked me for. You want me to show myself in a more natural type of thing instead of all that editing and stuff. So I'm giving you what you guys have wanted, and I don't mind that one bit. But let me know what you think about this video. Leave a comment down below. You can click the like button if you want to. This is a vlog, nothing special. Um, Let me know what you think of the video. Yeah. Um, Let me know in the comments down below if you have a topic you want me to talk about in the vlog, and I'll do it. Well, it depends on the topic. I'm not gonna get into like my complete personal life because that's none of anybody's business. Um, but yeah, if you got a topic you want me to talk about, leave it down below in the comments. I'll take a look at it. I'll even reply back to your comment, and I'll let you know if I'll do it or not. But as always, this is your friendly neighborhood gaming machine, and thank you so much for watching.